Hi, and welcome to class. Welcome to your soft mobility. For your wrists, well, your wrists are one of the most important joints in your body because we do so much. We're always putting our hands on the ground, we're always interacting with the world, using our fingers, grabbing things, moving things. Even our cell phones, we're always on our cell phones, right? The wrists are always, in a claw-like shape. When we're on the laptop, the wrists are in a fixed shape, and our entire body kind of leans in at the same time. In today's class, we're gonna make some circles, some fluid motions. It's really simple. It's not really complicated. However, at a few moments, you're gonna be like, "What the hell is going on?" How's he doing it this way and I can't do it? Don't worry about it. Okay, we're gonna come back. So the first time we try the movement, it may not work, but then we'll kind of do a bit of a warm up and we'll come back to it. And we'll test it out. And this class is good because it helps you reduce your any wrist issues or, locked up hands or maybe carpal tunnel syndrome and things like that. It hopefully helps and makes a difference and you feel good by the end of it. All right, with that being said, let's get to it. So take your hands in front of you like holding the bars for motorbike. All right. Uh, Even if you haven't done that, just, energetically imagine it like you're holding the bars of a motorbike. Oh, and you don't really need anything else for this class. You just got to show up and you just need uh, your hands. So take your wrists in front of you, like very casually hold the fingers, like you have a bar between your hands, and try to move just the wrists to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and to the right. Left, right. So as you notice, maybe your hands are going left and right, but we're trying to get the wrist to move out and in, out and in. If you can see it from the side, it's just the wrist that's moving. A little left, a little right, little left, a little right. This takes a bit of time, so don't worry about it. Now the wrists are going to go up and down, up and down. So as you can see, my entire elbow is loose as the wrist goes up and it goes down. Okay, I'll show you from this side. So it's you're going up and you're going down, you're going up and you're going down. Okay, so try it a few times. A little up, a little down. Doesn't have to be anything intense. Just a gentle motion flossing into the wrist. All right, so now we're going to take it left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down. And now maybe go the other way. So right, up, left, down. You could be mirroring me. That would be, the cues would be a bit opposite. However, you can just go with left and right on your side and notice how that feels. And let that go. Relax. Don't think about it. If your hands were doing some weird movements and things like that, don't worry. That was just step one to kind of engage into the wrists and kind of add a bit of mobility and space. Now we'll add a bit of movement to kind of wake things up. So spread your fingers, spread the webbing in your fingers as well, and start to roll your fingers as much as possible. So as you can see, my fingers are rotating and turning, and my wrists are rotating as well. So there's this very interesting movement happening in the wrist that comes into the elbows, into the shoulders. If this feels okay, maybe you can even do like one hand on top of the other. It takes a bit of proprioception to kind of get this the first time. So go both hands or go individual. This is a lovely exercise that comes from Qigong and Tai Chi. It's a really nice way to kind of wake the wrists up. Maybe you go backwards, so now the fingers are rolling within themselves. So you're trying to articulate the fingers as much as possible. Articulating and rolling, and finding something interesting. So you notice the space that's coming into the wrist, it comes into the shoulders. It kind of, the whole body can start to get involved in it, the whole upper body. And let that go. Notice if there's more space in the webbing. So as you spread the fingers, there's more space, there's more movement in the wrists. This is a very soft class, you know, you can take your time with it. If you feel like you get something that feels good in the movements, pause the video, keep at it. And these are movements you can do anytime, right? It's not too weird most of the time. What we'll do is we'll do something called a waterfall. So you take your hands, you touch the skin of just the space under your palm, and take your hand forward. So I'm going forward, I'm going in, and then I'm going out. So it's like a waterfall. I mean, I'm still touching. So as you can see, my skin is touching as I roll the wrists, and then it still touches as I roll out. So as I roll in and I roll out, kind of like a waterfall coming forward. So you're taking your hands out, and then the water falls down. So the water comes up your spine, and then it comes forward. So it comes up and down. Again, spreading the fingers, spreading the webbing, rolling the hands, making these circular motions. It should feel pretty interesting if you've been working on your laptop quite a bit, or just, on Instagram or whatever. And this time, so now you pause, hold, roll the waterfall in so the water comes to you and then crashes down your chest and goes all the way down, rolls back up, crashes in, goes back down. So try to keep the skin touching to the best of your ability. If it doesn't, it's okay. However, we're trying to make these circular motion. And there's no specific place that the skin is going to keep contact. It's going to roll between just under the palms, and then it's going to roll to the back of the hand. So just notice, how does that feel? Okay. Let that go. Release. Notice how that feels. All right. So now let's come back to it. Let's do the square motion with the wrist, and then we're going to turn it into circles. So notice if there's any difference. Maybe that little wrist movement that we did kind of opened up more space. So let's test. Let's try. All right. So get back to your motorcycle. Move your wrists left and then right, left and then right, left and then right. Test it out. Move a little left, a little right. Now take it up. All right, let's test it out. So hold the handlebars. Take your wrists to the left or to the right. Left, right. Move around. See if there's a bit more space. Maybe move it up and down, up and down. Maybe you have more control. And now let's go in a square. So up, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down. Just keep going. Now go the other way. So go right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down. Any difference? Any more control? Are you thinking too much? All right, let's turn that into circles. So you're going left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down. Very groovy, very easy. Nothing too intense, just rolling it. Close your eyes if you want and just feel it out. Maybe this becomes a bit more easier. Maybe you start making a circle. Maybe the circle starts coming to your shoulders. into your wrists, into your elbows. I mean, your wrists are already in it, and it becomes your elbow chain sides. So go the other way. Just feel the wrists leading the way. Everything else just follows. You're just moving in this circular pattern, loosening everything up. You can make the circles big, you can make it small. Add your breath into it, and then let it go. Shake it out. Loosen the hands, loosen the wrists. Whew. That's it. We're done. These are exercises, they're so simple. You can come back to them anytime. You can take them with you anytime you feel a bit tight. Roll the hands, make the circles, open things up. Your wrists will thank you, and as we age, the wrists get really tight and we end up doing like weird movements. So this helps keep the articulation, keeps the fluid back in, and hopefully gives you a better connection to the world around you. So I hope you enjoyed this class. It was super chill, and this is something you can come to anytime. Love to know what you think, love your feedback, love your comments, and let me know how the wrists feel. Well, my name is Varun. Thank you for practicing. See you in the next one. Peace.